we know these drivers do not want to get to know the ultimate villain of this track. And I'm talking about the wall. Winning here forces drivers to avoid the wall and push the limit at all costs, as Tom Rinaldi joins us. And Tom, wouldn't you agree?
Completely, Chris. I would say turn one is a perfect setting for a story about a single word, a syllable with a singular place in this sport. It's a word that has to be respected and then dismissed, managed and then marginalized. A word that is inevitable if you're going to drive a car 230 miles an hour. A word, a feeling, a force.
What does it mean to me? Fear. Yeah, man, I experience it plenty.
When you're young, you can be disrespectful. You can think you're better than fear. You think that it'll never happen to you.
3, 2, 1.
Every driver brave enough to be here faces 4 opponents: the field, the track, himself, and his fear. If danger draws us to the sport, it draws them too.
It's a very powerful feeling, but you only feel it when you're in the car. Helmet on, in the seat, taking a machine to the limit.
When people think of fear, people think of panic. In the race car, it's the opposite. Everything just gets heightened. You have this little bit of feeling of invincibility, but it's not true. We're often reminded every couple years of how dangerous the sport is and can be.
The greatest peril and gravest possibility? They're present for every driver here, carried through the laps, the moments, the memories.
One top, up the top right there. Stop, on the top low.
We are in a dangerous business. I've lost great friends, teammates. That's when I think you do see the aspect of fear.
I was scared at that moment. You don't know if you're okay, if the car is okay.
You come within inches of, where fear is living.
100 G impacts, 85 G impacts. They're painful hits. But as soon as it happens, you just have to let go and you have to get back in. You just have to let go of it.
It can be disastrous, or it can propel you to a different place.
Perhaps that's their greatest victory. In resisting the word, mastering the feeling, overcoming the force, facing fear, and racing past it.
The feel of speed, the feel of competition. Fear is, it's just that little thing in the back of your mind sometimes.
I can't change what I'm doing because of fear. It's something you learn to embrace. It never goes away. It's always going to be there.
Wow, thanks very much, Tom. The sound, as a viewer, that really hits you. And Hinch, 10 years ago, you had a near-fatal crash, and I know you referred to it afterwards as getting a second chance at life.
Yeah, I know as well as anyone the risks that you can experience here at the Speedway. For me, this one nearly did cost me my life, took me out of the rest of the season. But I think as drivers, we've seen how much the sport's progressed, how much work INDYCAR's done on the tracks, on the cars. The AMR safety team's the best in the business, and that really helps you kind of put that fear at the back of your head when you put on the helmet and get in the car.
I hate to have you relive that, but are there flashes of what went on all these years later at that moment?
For me, Chris, I'm so lucky because I have a screenshot in my head, if you will, of me driving my car. Everything's great. I blinked, and I woke up on a hospital bed looking up at some bright lights, and I thought, something's gone wrong here, But I think drivers just wired differently. We don't have that self-preservation gene that most human beings have. And the first thing I wanted to do was get back into a race car.
Yeah, the risk-reward, that's part of the job. How do you manage that, Tony?
Well, we all understand that there has to be that element of fear. If not, you don't respect what you're doing inside the race car. But the moment that fear goes from the back of your mind to the front of your mind, that is the part when you need to stop. You have to have that ability to keep it in the back of your head to do your job.